I'm going to read you the first piece in my book. It's called My Genesis. In the beginning, there was nothing. Nothing but slight swirls of light awakening a novice, eager eyes. Nothing but an untouched mind waiting to discover an unknown world. And that unknown world seemed good. And then the unknown world said, "Let there be familial love." And so there was familial love. And the untouched mind was immersed in precious, timeless love. And that love was pure and good. And then familial love said, "Let there be generational trauma." And so there was generational trauma. And the untouched mind was unconsciously inhaled that potent ancestral trauma, and that trauma was ever present and good. And then the traumatized said, "Let there be perfection." And so there was perfection. And the traumatized saw how perfection brought pride and purpose to their lives. And so the new mind learned that perfection was good. And then perfection said, "Let there be fear." And so there was fear. And that fear spiraled into every crevice of the developing mind's vibrations and dreams. And that fear flourished within the mind for good. And then fear said, "Let there be judgment." And so there was judgment. And the developing mind became possessed by biased judgments of others. And to the judges, that was good. And then judgment said, "Let there be anxiety." And so there was anxiety. And that anxiety secretly controlled the developing minds with riddles for decades. And that anxiety became persistent and good. And then anxiety said, "Let there be depression." And so there was depression. And that depression slowly but patiently consumed the developing mind's every being for decades. And it became powerful, purposeful, and good. And then depression said, "Let there be suicide. Let there be death by bridge. Let this mind try to jump and fly. Let this mind try to be enough one last time." And so the mind found a bridge. And to depression, that was good. But while on this bridge, awaiting their final flight, on a cold, obsessive night, the mind saw everything, every mountain, every tree, every star, everything in sight, including the moon. And then the moon said, "Let there be light." And the mind willingly absorbed the splendor, the radiance of hope glistening in the moon's light, and that hope was good. And so the story goes that for this mind, there was no death, no deadly jump or flight. Instead, there was this mighty book, and that was truly good. Thank you so much.